Today's horoscope, Scorpio December 25th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You continue to need some space to regroup emotionally today, with the moon in your privacy sector again today. Quiet activities and pleasurable pastimes are in favor, and taking things easy is fortifying. But with today's transits, look for different ways to approach an old problem. There can be a tendency for mental disconnects to occur, making it best to think twice before communicating. With the Sun and Mars forming an awkward angle, inner tensions about where to direct your energy can stir up some irritability. Protect your interests, but aim to recognize when you must let go or walk away if others push your buttons. When goals and projects stall, it can be frustrating, but delays can also serve you well in the long term, giving you the time to rework or rethink matters to your advantage. The direction you need to take may not be clear at the moment, so concentrate on what you do best and keep working hard at it. One of the most important transits of 2024 is here, and it will arrive in the coming days. It will appear again a final time in June 2025. Yet, because it involves two of the outer planets, you may have already been feeling the cautious energy in your life building for weeks. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, will link in a sharp square with mighty Saturn, the planet of hardship, now orbiting in your solar house of true love. You may notice that something is off when it comes to your personal and romantic life, and it isn't building long-term as you've wanted it to. For instance, you could notice that the spark is dying or the intimacy isn't aligned. The key here, though, is not to run away but to dedicate yourself to rebuilding it. Why do you restrict yourself from having fun with your projects? You may need to loosen the reins when Jupiter retrograde in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces. There is a passion project, idea, or hobby that could become more significant in your work life. However, you may need help to feel confident in this endeavor. You might be ashamed of pursuing something whimsical or feel strongly protective of debuting whatever you have worked on thus far. Do not be afraid to show off something you enjoy and are proud of, since your work deserves to be celebrated. Waking up in the middle of the night is a sign of anxiety. The immediate need is to go back to sleep. Usually getting out of bed does not help. Try to stay in bed with the lights off. If you find yourself becoming more anxious, reading can help. To address the bigger picture, during the day try to understand what is at the root of your anxiety. Anxiety is a troubling issue for many people, and exercise can help minimize its strength. Why not take some of that hard-earned money you strive so much for and put it into your home? Today you'll probably be very aware of your nest, anyhow, and this can make for an opportune time to add something great to it. Maybe you've thought of something simple like a plant, or a new rug, or perhaps you've been thinking of some renovations. Whatever the case, make it happen today. The home is where the fruits of your labor will be most visible. At what can be a busy and even crazy time of year, having the moon in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart in the lead up to Christmas is putting even more focus this year on knowing when you need to rest. This includes taking a rest from overthinking things, knowing that with the moon returning to Scorpio tomorrow to spend Christmas here, there will be plenty of time then to clear your mind and put things in perspective. There is wisdom in the old saying that sleep is the greatest tool when it comes to solving a problem. While it is a given that you will move into the new year with Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, in your romantic sector, and with the spirit of romance alive and well, that won't always be the case. Neptune, who has been here since 2012, will leave in March, and while he will return in time to spend one more Christmas here before leaving for good, this is something that can no longer be taken for granted. Daily Planetary Overview. Are you feeling like hope is slipping away, like the hurdles in front of you are too high to overcome? It's natural to feel this way when progress seems stalled, but remember, the wheel of fortune is always turning. With Jupiter retrograde in Gemini squaring Saturn in Pisces, the energy might feel heavy, and doubts about whether something will work out could creep in. However, this is a powerful reminder not to give up too soon. Just when things feel like they're at a standstill, life has a way of surprising you. A new opportunity could present itself, or perhaps someone will step forward to offer the support you need. Have you ever had a moment when, just as you were about to give up, something unexpected changed everything? These moments remind us to stay open to possibilities, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. Your confidence and determination are your greatest assets right now. You have the ability to tackle challenges head-on and find creative ways to navigate obstacles. Have you noticed how people are drawn to you when you're in this mode? Your sociability and charm can open doors, but they can also create envy or misunderstandings. Navigating this balance takes care and thoughtfulness. How do you maintain your enthusiasm and drive without overshadowing others or creating unintended tension? Striking that balance will help you build lasting goodwill and strong connections. Pursuing your goals with energy and focus is admirable, but it's important to pace yourself. Have you ever been so caught up in your ambitions that you forgot to take a moment to breathe? It's easy to burn out when you're constantly pushing forward without pause. Remember to consider the bigger picture, and don't be afraid to rest and recharge. Sometimes, taking a step back allows you to see things from a new perspective and prepare for what's next. Success often requires sacrifice, but it's equally important to protect your well-being along the way. This is also a time to practice self-discipline, especially when it comes to managing stress or impulses. Have you ever noticed how your mood shifts when you overindulge or neglect your self-care? Small changes, like moderating your habits or carving out time for wellness, can have a big impact on your overall outlook. Adding a regular wellness day to your routine, whether it's for exercise, meditation, or simply relaxing, can do wonders for both your body and mind. What small steps could you take today to invest in your own well-being? This period might also bring unexpected changes to your plans. While it can be frustrating to revise or even discard ideas you've set in motion, these moments often lead to creative breakthroughs. Have you ever found inspiration in the midst of an unplanned detour? These surprises challenge us to think differently and show just how adaptable we can be. Embracing this flexibility can turn what initially feels like a setback into a source of inspiration and progress. If physical activity has been on your mind, now is a great time to integrate movement into your routine. Exercise doesn't have to feel like a chore. Even small, enjoyable activities can enhance your well-being. Have you ever noticed how even a simple walk can clear your mind and lift your spirits? Including regular fitness or wellness practices in your schedule can make a big difference in how you feel overall. On a more practical note, today is promising for making smart decisions and investments. Whether you're considering a major purchase or managing your finances, trust your instincts and seek advice from trusted friends. Have you ever been surprised by how helpful a second opinion can be? With the right guidance and a clear head, you're likely to find opportunities that align perfectly with your goals. It's a good time to act with confidence, knowing that you're prepared to make choices that will benefit you in the long run. How are you feeling about the challenges and opportunities in your life right now? Have you ever had a moment where persistence or a small change in perspective led to a breakthrough? Share your thoughts and experiences. Your journey might inspire someone else to keep going, to stay open, and to believe in the possibility of something better just around the corner. Together, let's embrace the twists and turns, knowing that they often lead us exactly where we need to be.